And I was so excited by it. It's such a beautiful bird. I got amazing photos and video of it. I made it to Boulder. Okay. I got here pretty late last night, about 9:30 or 10. And so it was really dark when I got here. So I was really pleased this morning. Like I heard roosters crowing. And I just kind of had woke up maybe about 4:30 or 5. I looked out my window and I saw the Milky Way so clearly that I couldn't go back to sleep. I'm like, I gotta go out and take some photos. And so I went out and got some photos of the Milky Way. I lucked out and I got this cool tree kind of a little bit in the foreground, but I really succeeded at getting beautiful shots of the Milky Way. And it was like so clear. It was just visible to the naked eye. It was probably the strongest view of the Milky Way I've ever had with just my own two eyes. Now, relative to people that are like skilled astrophotographers, what I got isn't great. Relative to what most people get, what I got is pretty great. And I think also relative to any photo I've ever taken of the Milky Way, it's pretty amazing. I'm really delighted with where I'm staying. This is just a beautiful little place. It's super rural. My host, Ellie, is awesome, and her parents are also in town here staying with her, and so it's fun to talk to all of them. She's lived in Boulder here pretty much off and on since she was about 2 years old, so she's super familiar with this area and with the place, which I think is really pretty cool. But today I'm planning to go over to drive down a trail, a road called Hell's Backbone. From what I hear, it's appropriately named. So we'll go check that out and see what that is and see what we can find out there. By the way, in the yard here, it's just kind of like a farm type area here. Lots of people have like their gardens and their animals and horse property and it's just really beautiful. There's so many birds out here. Love it. Okay, day 8. I'm hitting the road, heading over to Hell's Backbone. I'm pretty excited about this. There's a section of the trail that it gets its name from where you're going across a ridge where there's big drops on both sides of you. And so I think that'll be pretty cool to go see. So I can go check that out. Let's see if it's as cool as I hope. I just had the coolest thing. I was driving down the road. I'm heading over again toward Hell's Backbone, but I'm in like this farmland, ranch land, and I saw this little mountain bluebird fly across the road in front of me and land on a fence post. And I was so excited by it. It's such a beautiful bird. I got amazing photos and video of it.
excited about the mountain bluebird that I just saw and the photos I got of it. And I love the male mountain bluebirds because the color of blue is just such a bright, brilliant, stunning blue, and it stands out in the environment so strongly. Like, it's just amazing how it just really pops in the scene. And so I've always loved them, and I've never gotten a photo I was super happy with until now. I just saw these two squirrels on the side of the road, and I stopped. I got some pictures, and I thought, I'm just going to take some video of them for a while. They were the most adorable little squirrels. And what they started doing, they went underneath this pine tree. And oh my gosh, wait, there's chipmunks right here. Hold on. Anyways, back to the squirrels. They were going under the pine tree and they're like washing their faces with their hands. And then they were like scratching their backs on the low-hanging twigs from the pine tree. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I loved it. Yeah, I just got a really fun video of another pair of squirrels. I didn't realize there were two. I was watching this one and I flipped it to video and watched it go up this little scrub oak. And in the top, there was another squirrel. And so there's two together and they're up there just kind of foraging the top of the scrub oak. It was really fun to see the two just kind of working at that scrub oak, getting all the little things they want, getting their breakfast together, I guess. Couple of Stellar's jays in a tree up here, and they were there and then they flew off. And so I was just thinking maybe I'll get out my portable photography blind and set it down here and see if they come back. Got the blind set up. I'm just gonna get a tripod in position. We're just gonna chill for about 15 minutes. What I really hope happens is I hope that the woodhouse scrub jay come back, because they're just such a beautiful bird. But they may not. We will see. Okay, the time, you can't see it on there, but it is 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna wait for 15 minutes and just see if anything shows up. I can hear birds all over the place. We'll wait a little longer. It hasn't even been 15 minutes. It's actually only been like 1 minute. Dang it. The battery on my camera's dying. I gotta go back up and get another one. So I'll be right back. You just wait right here. I'll be right back. was a pair of ruby crown kinglets in this bush close to me. And then on a tree off in the distance, I see the Stellar's jays. So I'm gonna just chill here for a minute. There's a bunch of ruby crown kinglets in this bush now. There's probably 6 or 7 of them. They're a really cute little bird. Been here longer than I meant to be. I've been here about 25 minutes, and I probably got to hit the trail again, even though it feels like the bird action is really starting to pick up. Might wait just a few more minutes, but then I probably better hit the trail. Okay, well, let's get back on the trail. I got some good shots. That's going to be fun. I'm happy that I stopped and did that because it's just nice to be out in nature. The sounds that you hear, the smells, the beautiful things around you, it's so rejuvenating. And then to get pictures of birds that I like, it's also amazing. So I love it. And by the way, I continue to be a fan of this portable photography blind. You know, with a little patience, it really works. Well, that was a nice little stop from the drive, and I got to see some cool birds and enjoy the nature. Now we're going to get back on the trail, and we're almost, I think, to the part of this drive that they call Hell's Backbone.
started seeing some really beautiful wildflowers while I was driving down the dirt road here. And so I thought I would just stop and get a few photos of them because, you know, I like wildflowers. This is Escalante. I've never been here before. So let's see what's going on here. Actually, I'm gonna go the other way because if I went right there, that'll just take me right out of town. And this will take me into town and I can look around a little bit, which would be kind of nice. It's not a very big town. Cash Canning Company, featuring motorcycles, canyon guides, Mexican Drill, rest area, Griffin Grocery, Cowboy Country Inn, art and antiques. I think there's probably a lot of tourism that supports this town because it's right in the monument or close to the monument. I'm still looking for the art and antique shop. Oh, there it is right there. I wonder if that bus is going to the art and antique shop. I'm gonna go take a look at this little fine art gallery. It's a teeny, it's like a tough shed that's turned into a gallery. Seems fun. Open daily. Let's go take a look. Okay, well, I just stopped at this cutest little gift shop here in Escalante. There were signs pointing down this way. Came down here, and then you have to ring the doorbell, and this nice old woman named Harriet, who lives in the home next door, it rings the doorbell over at her home over there, and she walks over and opens the shop for you and takes you in and serves. It has a bunch of jewelry and rocks and fossils and a lot of just southwestern things. And so I picked up a few things that I think my kids will like. But what a cute little place. It's called, what is it, Serenidad? I'll have to back up so I can see what it says. Okay, there it is. It says Serenidad Gallery, Fine Art, Antiques, Open. Super fun.
Escalante was cool and fun. I'm glad I went there. It lacked the charm of many of the other small little towns that I had been in. Honestly, it looked like it had just sat out in the wind and sun for too long.
Okay, check out this view. It's legit.
I worked my way from Escalante back to Boulder along Highway 12. Highway 12 is stunningly beautiful. So many grand vistas of slick rock and beautiful colors and textures. Amazing places to just pull over and take in the views. I love that part of the drive.
was driving down Burr Trail Road and I saw a little slot canyon. I have a little bit of time before dinner, so I just explored it a little bit, even though I'm going to do the whole Burr Trail Road tomorrow. I thought I'd just come down the first part of it. And there's this little slot canyon right off the side of the road called, I think it's called Long Canyon Slot Canyon. And it looks like it's just a little slot canyon. I don't think it goes back very far. But I thought it'd be cool since I just have a minute before I have to go back and try and get dinner at Hell's Revenge Grill. No, not Hell's Revenge. Is that what it is? I don't know. Whatever it is. And then, so I thought I'd just go up this slot canyon a little bit and check it out. And already, like, it's just gorgeous here. It's really cool. Okay, so I'm just literally, like, the road is just right up there. You can see the road right up there. There's this beautiful, the Red Cliff Walls, Burr Canyon, or Burr Trail Road goes right through this canyon. It's just gorgeous rock and scenery. Big old cottonwood tree over here. And a deadfall. It's a huge deadfall right there. Okay, so just gonna step through the wash over here and cruise up in to the slot canyon. See what's going on. I think maybe I'll go this way. It looks a little bit easier to walk through over here. And I think like these holes in the rock, I think they're probably just like, I don't know, part of the whatever makes up that part of the sandstone maybe is just weaker than other parts, and so it weathers away, erodes away faster, something like that. I don't know. It's pretty cool looking though. It makes like really interesting patterns. I love slot canyons. They're so cool. And this one, like, I'm not used to slot canyons that have this much kind of green trees and stuff in them. This is really beautiful. This is really different than what I'm used to. Usually there's just not a lot growing down the side of them, and this one's got these cool trees. I don't know if you can see up there, it's so cool. Yeah, like this one doesn't go very far. It's just a short little hike, unless you want to do some technical climbing to get up there. that crack probably goes farther. It's really beautiful. Let's go back up in here a little farther, see where it goes. I'm guessing that it just dead ends right here based on the way it looks, but it's still pretty cool looking. And I've been in some slot canyons that go for miles, and they're so cool, so amazing. But part of why I'm doing this one today is because I knew it would be short, and I don't have the stamina with my back to go super long, so this is about right. Okay, so it just dead ends up here. But look how cool that is going up. It's going up there, way up, until you can see sky. I don't even know if you can, there, you can see sky. That's really cool. Even though this is like super short, I just love how beautiful it is, and it's about right for the time that I had, because I do need to turn around and start heading back, but I'm like way into this cool little canyon. It's just beautiful. Short little thing, short little stretch your legs. Oh, you know what? Look at this. This is really cool. You see the black stripes. I've not seen that before. The black stripes in the rock. I wonder what caused that. Interesting. Like, yeah, it's part of the rock. So it's some kind of other rock, some kind of mineral or something in there. That's really cool. I'm going to get some pictures of that too. Okay. Well, I think it's time to put the camera away and get my other camera going. Okay, well, I'm really glad that I stopped in there. That was, teeny tiny, but really fun, really beautiful. And it's just long enough to like refresh myself, and now I'm heading back up to
Hell's Backbone Grill. I think that's what it's called, to get some dinner. It's got really, really great reviews. Everybody says it's like the best place ever. Sorry, my camera, I gotta find a better solution for the in-car camera, but for now you get to see how shaky I am on the bumpy road. Okay, so head up there. That's planning to go up there and get some dinner. And then after that, I'd love to go see if I can find some place, maybe back up on Boulder Mountain where I could see some wildlife. We'll see. Hell's Backbone Grill, amazing. Lives up to its reputation. I was really happy to eat there, and also to eat early enough that I have time to sneak out and go do some photography. I think I'm going to try and do a combination of catch the sunset and also maybe find some wildlife. So I'm going to head back up Boulder Mountain a little bit and see if I can get both a view of the sunset and some wildlife up there. We'll see if I succeed. Wish me luck.